Hey, what's up guys? My name is Jazz and welcome to the channel. Today, I'm going to be reacting to some of the most inspirational scenes in movies. Some of these I've seen before, but it's been such a long time that I don't even remember the context of what the scenes are about. But I do remember that they were good scenes, and then some of these I've never seen at all. And to start off, we're gonna watch Unbroken. I've actually have not seen the movie. I believe Angelina Jolie directed this movie. And apparently a lot of people like this scene. Has lots of views on YouTube. Let's give it a shot, I guess. Here we go.
If he drops it, shoot him.
That balance, man. That's actually pretty strong, to be honest. That's a heavy board. I think that's a board. Whether if it's wood or metal, that's heavy, man. And he looks like he's already dehydrated and exhausted already, so. Everybody's looking like this dude's about to get capped. Yeah, that has to be heavy. Look at the thickness of that board, man. His traps would have to be burning by now, man. Because that takes a lot of like trap work a little bit. I mean, it's just sitting on your shoulders and your back like that, but you still can feel it in your traps because your arms are essentially holding it up. Yeah, he has it just barely touching his neck too.
Come on, boy. Come on, Louis.
Oh, I know that actor. Oh, he's a good actor. Yeah, he looks like he's about to fall over, man. Beast mode, man. Yo, that's some strength, bro. And he's not a big dude, but he has some strength.
Don't look at me. Don't look at me. Miruna. Miruna. Miruna! Don't look at me.
Yeah, in his mind, he's just thinking about going the distance, man. Perseverance. I love this soundtrack, by the way. I'm gonna have to watch this movie, man. I love the cinematography too, man. Got a nice backdrop.
Okay.
That was really good, actually. Yeah, I don't know what to say about that. I need to check out the movie. And Angelina Jolie did a fantastic job just from that scene alone. Performances all around were really, really good. Even though that man was just beaten and just pretty much dehydrated and exhausted. I mean, I don't know how long he was sitting there standing with the board on his back, but it looked like a while. And yeah, he took it like a champ, man. Doesn't get any more inspirational than that. Alrighty, the next clip we're gonna watch is from Wolf of Wall Street. This is some speech that he gave to his, I guess, the people at his firm. I've seen Wolf of Wall Street. Really good movie. Great performances all around. It plays more out like a comedy to me than anything else, which I'm sure a lot of you agree. I don't remember exactly what the speech was about, so we're gonna revisit this right now.
See those little black boxes? They're called telephones. I'm gonna let you on a little secret about these telephones. They're not gonna dial themselves, okay? Without you, they're just worthless hunks of plastic. Like a loaded M16 without a trained Marine to pull the trigger. And in the case of the telephone, it's up to each and every one of you, my highly trained Stratonites, my killers who will not take no for an answer, my fucking warriors who will not hang up the phone until their client either buys or fucking dies!
I swear Leo is a bro in real life. Like that dude can party, I can tell.
There is no nobility in poverty. I have been a rich man and I have been a poor man, and I choose rich every fucking time. Because at least as a rich man, when I have to face my problems, I show up in the back of a limo wearing a $2,000 suit and a $40,000 gold fucking watch.
I kiss that bitch.
Dig it out! Hit him! Hit the fuck off of me! Now, if anyone here thinks I'm superficial or materialistic, go get a job at fucking McDonald's, because that's where you fucking belong. But before you depart this room full of winners, I want you to take a good look at the person next to you. Go on. Because sometime in the not-so-distant future, you're going to be pulling up to a red light, and you beat up old fucking Pinto, and that person's going to be pulling up right alongside you in their brand new Porsche with their beautiful wife by their side who's got big, voluptuous tits. And who are you going to be sitting next to? Some disgusting wildebeest with 3 days of razor stubble and a sleeveless muumuu crammed in next to you in a carload full of groceries from the fucking Price Club. That's who you're going to be sitting next to. So you listen to me and you listen well. Are you behind on your credit card bills? Good. Pick up the phone and start dialing. Is your landlord ready to evict you? Good. Pick up the phone and start dialing. Does your girlfriend think you're a fucking worthless loser? Good. Pick up the phone and start dialing. I want you to deal with your problems by becoming rich. All you have to do today is pick up that phone and speak the words that I have taught you. And I will make you richer than the most powerful CEO in the United States of fucking America.
The hype video.
And I want you to ram Steve Madden's stock down your clients' throats till they fucking choke on it. Till they choke on it and they buy 100,000 shares. That's what I want you to do. You be ferocious. You be relentless. You be telephone fucking terrorist. Now let's knock this motherfucker out of the park.
Oh man, that part at the end. I don't know. I can't say I feel inspired by that, but I get the vibe. You know what I'm saying? That's definitely a hype ass vibe, and I think anybody who wants to make money can appreciate that video. Like everybody wants to make money. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not in love with money like that. But it was very entertaining, and time to move on to the next video. Alrighty, so the next video clip we're gonna see is from a movie called Lean on Me. I've actually have not seen this movie. Probably a movie I need to watch. There's actually a lot of movies I haven't seen. Let's see what's up. I like that wide shot, man.
What's this?
Oh, of course. I've seen a little bit of this. Morgan Freeman. Stand corrected. I have seen some of this movie.
All right, people, here we are. This is the day. In 1 hour, you are going to take an exam administered by the state to test your basic skills and the quality of education at Eastside High. And I want to tell you what the people out there are saying about you and what they think about your chances. They say you are inferior. You are just a bunch of niggers and spicks and poor white trash. Education is wasted on you. You cannot learn. You're lost. I mean, all of you. I want all the white students to stand up. All my white students, stand up right now. Stand up. Come on. All my white students, stand up. Stand up.
There's like two people.
That's it. Come on. Stand up.
Oh, okay.
These are my white children. And they're the same as all of you. They've got no place to go. If they had, they would have abandoned us a long time ago like everybody else did. But they couldn't. So here they are at Eastside High, just like the rest of us. You can sit down. Are you getting my point, people? Yeah. Is it beginning to sink in? Yeah. We sink, we swim, we rise, we fall, we meet our fate together. Now, it took the help of a good friend to make me know and understand that. And I do understand it, and I'm grateful. I'm eternally grateful. And now I've got a message for those people out there who've abandoned you and written you off. Can you hear me? Yeah. Can you hear me? Yeah. Good. You are not inferior. Your grades may be, your school may have been, but you can turn that around and make liars out of those bastards in exactly 1 hour, and you take the test and pass it and win.
Keeping it real.
So here's what I want you to do. When you find your minds wandering, I want you to knuckle back down and concentrate. Concentrate. Remember what's at stake. And show them what Eastside High is all about. a spirit that will not die.
I liked that. I liked that scene a lot. I wish we had more people, more figures like that in our educational system. More leaders, principals like that. Morgan Freeman's character was playing somebody who was just keeping it real, man. None of that corporate-y stuff where it's just like, all right, children, we need you to do this and do that, and we need, school spirit. I remember I grew up with that kind of leadership, man, and it doesn't mean anything to us, you know what I mean? So I like that. I wish there was more of that, in today's world, but what can you say? What can you say? I feel inspired. I feel like, me being an African American and Korean, it really inspires me to be the best that I can be because of my cultural differences to the, I guess you could say, to the masses. But yeah, overall, inspirational. I liked that a lot. Alrighty, next scene is from Patch Adams with Robin Williams. I know of this movie, but I actually haven't seen the movie. Although I do think when I was really, really young that I did see this movie, but I just don't remember it or understood any of the context of the film. I love Robin Williams. Rest in peace, sir. So we're going to watch it right now and see what we're getting into.
You've been accused of practicing medicine without a license. It's a very grave charge, son. Are you aware that it's unlawful to practice medicine without a medical license?
Yes, sir, I am.
Are you aware that running a medical clinic without the proper licensing can place both you and the public in a great deal of danger?
Is a home a clinic, sir?
If you are admitting patients and treating them, physical location is irrelevant.
Yes, sir. Will you define treatment for me?
Yes, treatment would be defined as the care of a patient seeking medical attention. Have you been treating patients, Mr. Adams?
Well, sir, I live with several people. They come and go as they please. I offer them whatever help I can.
Mr. Adams, have you or have you not been treating patients at your ranch?
Everyone who comes to the ranch is a patient, yes. And every person who comes to the ranch is also a doctor.
I'm sorry.
Every person who comes to the ranch is in need of some form of physical or mental help. They're patients. But also every person who comes to the ranch is in charge of taking care of someone else. Whether it's cooking for them, cleaning them, or even as simple a task as listening. That makes them doctors. I use that term broadly, gentlemen, but is not a doctor someone who helps someone else? When did the term doctor get treated with such reverence as, oh, right this way, Dr. Smith, or, excuse me, Dr. Scholes, what wonderful foot pads, or, pardon me, Dr. Patterson, but your flatulence has no odor. At what point in history did a doctor become more than a trusted and learned friend who visited and treated the ill? Now, you ask me if I've been practicing medicine. Well, if this means opening your door to those in need, those in pain, caring for them, listening to them, applying a cold cloth until a fever breaks, if this is practicing medicine, if this is treating a patient, then I am guilty as charged, sir.
Did you consider the ramifications of your actions? What if one of your patients had died?
What's wrong with death, sir? What are we so mortally afraid of? Why can't we treat death with a certain amount of humanity and dignity and decency and, God forbid, maybe even humor? Death is not the enemy, gentlemen. If we're going to fight a disease, let's fight one of the most terrible diseases of all, indifference. Now, I've sat in your schools and heard people lecture on transference and professional distance. Transference is inevitable, sir. Every human being has an impact on another. Why don't we want that in a patient-doctor relationship? That's why I've listened to your teachings, and I believe they're wrong. A doctor's mission should be not just to prevent death, but also to improve the quality of life. That's why you treat a disease, you win, you lose. You treat a person, I guarantee you'll win.
Damn. I like that. I feel like there should have been more of that scene to be seen. It just showed that it was like a doctor who really cares for his patients. And I feel like these days, doctors, they treat patients and most people like work. And so the desire, the fire that they first had when they wanted to help people isn't there. Now that's just my experience dealing with doctors. I'm not saying that's all doctors. I feel like most people can relate that they feel like, in the medical field that some people just don't care enough. Not saying that they're not doing a good job, but a passionate feeling for somebody else isn't all the way there. But I still respect everybody that's in the medical field. Don't get me wrong. It's just really good to see something like that. And hopefully we can get some more fire in the spirits of these doctors and medical field people. Alrighty, so this next clip is from Rocky Balboa, the movie that came out in 2007 featuring Sylvester Stallone. This scene is the one where he's talking to his son in the streets. Again, a very good scene that I saw, but I just don't remember the context of it. So we're gonna revisit this right now. I already know this is gonna make me feel inspired.
Doing good. You're enjoying everything, all right? Excuse me.
Great actor for that role, by the way.
Glad you come by.
As a son, I mean.
Can I talk with you?
Sure.
Can we do it outside? So you're going through with this?
Yeah, I start trading tomorrow.
Hey, Rock, I made some connections. I could make some money on this, endorsements.
Absolutely, do that.
Thank you, Rock.
Sure.
Okay.
So you nervous about the fight?
They're scared to death.
You don't look scared?
Well, you ain't supposed to.
Then you don't have to do it.
Oh, man.
Yeah, well, I think I do.
Can't believe this is like over 10 years ago.
You know, living with you, it hasn't been easy. People see me, but they think of you. Now with all this going on, this is gonna be worse than ever.
It don't have to be.
No, sure it does.
Why? You got a lot going on, kid.
Oh, what, my last name? That's the reason I got a decent job. That's the reason why people deal with me in the first place. Now I start to get a little ahead. I start to get a little something for myself, and this happens. Now I'm asking you as a favor not to go through with this, okay? This is only gonna end up bad for you, and it's gonna end up bad for me.
You think I'm hurt?
I remember what the scene was about.
In a way you are.
It's the last thing I ever wanted to do.
I know that's not what you want to do, but that's just the way that it is. Don't you care what people think? Doesn't it bother you that people are making you out to be a joke and that I'm gonna be included in that? Do you think that's right? Do you?
You ain't gonna believe this. But you used to fit right here. I'd hold you up and say to your mother, this kid's gonna be the best kid in the world. This kid's gonna be somebody better than anybody ever knew. And you grew up good and wonderful. It was great just watching you every day. It was like a privilege. Then the time come for you to be your own man and take on the world, and you did. But somewhere along the line, you changed. You stopped being you. You let people stick a finger in your face and tell you you're no good. And when things got hard, you started looking for something to blame, like a big shadow. Let me tell you something you already know. The world ain't all sunshine and rainbows. It's a very mean and nasty place, and I don't care how tough you are, it will beat you to your knees and keep you there permanently if you let it. You, me, or nobody is gonna hit as hard as life. But it ain't about how hard you hit. It's about how hard you can get hit and keep
100%.
moving forward. How much you can take and keep moving forward. That's how winning is done. Now, if you know what you're worth, now go out and get what you're worth. But you gotta be willing to take the hits and not pointing fingers saying you ain't where you wanna be because of him or her or anybody. Cowards do that, and that ain't you. You're better than that.
Mm-hmm.
I'm always gonna love you no matter what. No matter
Damn.
what happens.
Yeah, I remember
You're my
this scene
son,
now.
You're my blood.
Mm.
You're the best thing in my life. But until you start believing in yourself, you ain't gonna have a life. Don't forget to visit your mother.
Yeah, that music, man. Classic Rocky, man. Man. Solid, man. Solid scene. I feel like we all have been there where we felt like we blame others for whatever success that we haven't found, not realizing it's us. Not saying that we're lacking thereof or anything. It's just anything in your life that you're trying to achieve, your goals, those kind of things, you're going to find some resistance. And the resistance is going to come at you hard. You just got to learn that you got to fight through the resistance. You can't treat the resistance as the universe telling you no, because the truth of the matter is it's always going to tell you no. Your job is to keep telling it yes. So I really relate to that speech and fantastic performances. My goodness, like on both sides. I can really relate to that because I've had some struggles in my past where I just felt like I just wanted to give up everything. But when you think about your family, you think about the people that love you the most, you want to do good for them. That's what inspires me every day, is to do good for them. Again, I'm rambling, but that really hit me. That's definitely inspirational. The last scene I'm going to show you is from Pursuit of Happiness, starring Will Smith and his son Jaden. I remember watching this many years ago. I think this came out 10 years ago. Man, I feel old. But even then, it really struck a chord with me. And Will Smith is such a fantastic actor. I've actually met Will Smith in person. I've taken a picture with him. He's honestly a super nice guy in person. I don't remember everything from the scene, but I do remember the core idea, which was don't let anybody tell you what you can or can't do. We're gonna go ahead and watch this scene. This is the last one, and hopefully you guys feel inspired.
Right, then we're gonna go sell a bone density scanner. How about that? You wanna do that?
No. Hey, Dad, I'm going pro.
Where he delivered that one line was funny.
I'm going pro.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't know.
Gosh, I don't even know how old Jaden was at this
Probably
point,
be
man.
about as good as I was. That's kind of the way it works, and I was.
Will Smith doesn't age, man. I swear he looks exactly the same.
Probably ultimately rank somewhere around there, so you'll excel at a lot of things, just not this. I don't want you out here shooting this ball around all day and night, all right?
All right.
Okay? All right, go ahead.
Say, I don't need this basketball. Why play basketball if you're just gonna tell me I'm not gonna be good at it?
Don't ever let somebody tell you you can't do something. Not even me. All right?
All right.
You got a dream, you got to protect it. People can't do something themselves. They want to tell you you can't do it. You want something, go get it.
Mm-hmm.
Period.
Period, bro.
Let's go.
I really like that scene because it showed me two things. One, it showed Will Smith's character realizing the damage he was doing psychologically to his son. Will Smith's character, he himself is somebody who's trying to make it into the world, successfully in his own right. But then here he is telling his son, don't do this because you're not going to be good at it or you're not going to make a good living doing it. And so with that realization, it's like, I'm becoming the resistance that I'm trying to go against. I like that he had that self-realization, corrected himself, and had to retrain his son saying, you know what, no, do what you want. Don't let anybody tell you what you can or can't do. And you just go after your goals and dreams. And if I ever have kids, I'm gonna teach that same core idea. But yeah, those are the scenes. I hope you guys feel a little inspired. I definitely do. And if you guys know of any other scenes that I should watch and react to, please write in the comments what it should be. And if you like this video and subscribe to the channel. So other than that, I'll catch you guys on the flip side.